Bella, and I guess you already read the title of this video, so without further ado, let's get on to the video. Yay!
I wanna be your vacuum cleaner, breathing in your dust.
Baby, be the class clown, I'll be the beauty queen in tears. It's a new art.
For this Melanie Martinez hair notebook, I'm starting by painting a normal notebook with white paint, but this part is totally optional. Then I also added a little bit of tape on that side of the notebook so it doesn't get stained with white paint, and here I'm just removing that part of tape after the paint is completely dry. Since I didn't have this color of paper, I decided just to print it out, and I'm cutting it out so I can paste it on the notebook. As you can see right here, well, not here, but here. As you can see here, I'm just pasting it to the cover of the notebook. And on the inside part of the cover, I'm just securing it with some tape. Then I googled Melanie Martinez drawings and I found this one that I really liked, and I'm going to link it down below in case you want to use the same one as me. But I'm basically just cutting out everything, so I'm left with just the hair part of the drawing. After that's done, I'm just gluing it to the cover of the notebook, and I also printed the words crybaby and soap, and I'm sticking them below and on the side of the hair, and that's all.
Down in the forest, we'll sing a chorus, one that everybody knows.
For this alphabet boy inspired garland, I started by printing out in glossy paper a wooden surface, and on the other side I traced enough squares so I could spell out the word crybaby, and then I just cut out all the squares. This is how they looked like, and then I used some tape and I cut out 4 pieces of tape, and this part is a little bit complicated, so stay with me. I used the 4 pieces of tape and I stuck them on each side of one of the squares or blocks, or however you want to call it, and I did the same with all the 4 lines or 4 sides. Then I grabbed a smaller piece of tape and I stuck it in the middle of the square, leaving a tiny gap between the first piece of tape and that same piece of tape, and I did that on 2 sides, leaving a tiny gap on both. Then I'm using this baby blue paint and I'm painting over that tiny gap on both sides. After the paint dried, I removed the 2 pieces of tape. Then I grabbed 2 pieces of tape around the same size, and I also stuck them on the square board on the 2 other sides that were missing, and I did the exact same thing with the paint. I also let it dry and took away the pieces of tape, but I did the same thing with the other 4 pieces of tape. And as you can see, you're left with a square in the middle of your thing. And then I'm using some scissors to trim out the sides, since I thought they were kind of really big. And I did the same exact thing with all the other squares, but I just used different colors. Then I printed out the word crybaby in a font that I liked, and I carved out the letters. Then I cut out the letters like this, and I grabbed one of the letters and I stuck it on one of the blocks, as you can see here. And then I grabbed that exact same paint and I painted over the letter. And I did the same thing with all the other blocks. I let it dry and then I just ended up sticking those things on a garland.
Are you insane like me? Been in pain like me? Bought 100.
These phone cases are the easiest to make. I started by googling some images that I wanted to use as a phone case, and after I found the correct images, I just printed them out. Then I used a clear phone case and I measured to see if it fitted the printings. I cut them out, I stuck it inside the phone case, and that's all. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe down below. You already know the deal by now. And goodbye, stay street.